Hey everybody, I'm Ivan. Some of you may know me, most of you probably don't. I'm not a big YouTuber. Truth of the matter is, I'm practically non-existent on it. But I wanted to make this video because it's an issue that hits close to home, having been bullied in elementary school, middle school, and some of high school. So I want to start by stating the obvious, and that is, it does get better. And I'm sure you've seen all the videos, heard the phrase countless times, but I'm telling you from my experience, it does get better. I'm sure a lot of you are probably feeling as if high school, middle school, or elementary school is the end of the world, or as if the world itself is collapsing around you, or you're alone in the universe. And I know this because I've been there, and that's how I felt when I was bullied in elementary school and middle school. I was bullied before I even knew I was gay, so I was being tortured in elementary school and middle school for something that I didn't even know the definition to, or didn't even understand, and it was the most unfair thing. But what you have to know is that it may not feel like it now, but school, elementary school, etc., combined is the smallest fraction of your life. I mean, you can't zoom out of your life and look at it as a pie chart and be like, well, this slither is school and the rest is, the rest of your life. But if you think about it, you're out of school by the time you're 17 or 18 years old. And then you have the rest of your life to never have to deal with those assholes again. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're gonna deal with some form of discrimination at some point or another just for being different, but you won't deal with the level of immaturity that you're dealing with right now. You won't deal with the level of abuse, And that's something to look forward to. Which gets me to my next point. Suicide should never be an answer. Neither should self-mutilation. I mean, you shouldn't punish yourself because there's nothing wrong with you. The problem is with the assholes who bully you, and the ones who treat you like garbage because perhaps they see something in you that they may see in themselves and don't want to accept, or maybe they just don't understand. And most people's reaction to things they don't understand in the unknown is to destroy it. So there's nothing wrong with you. Also, if you kill yourself, you're letting them win. Because despite the fact that they may feel guilty for a short amount of time, they will eventually move on. They'll eventually forget about it. They will live their lives. They may go on, become successful, have really good lives, and you'll be gone. And you didn't deserve that. So you should just use that and just, I know this doesn't sound that great, but just stick it through. Because later on, when you have succeeded and you have made something of yourself, you can look back and you can be like, you know what? F you, because I made it, despite what you did to me. Moving on to my last point. You should also have constant communication with your parents. I mean, if you're out, even if you're not out actually, if you're being bullied, you should go to your parents and you should tell them, because school shouldn't be a place where you feel unsafe or you feel threatened. It's a place where you're supposed to feel comfortable. You're supposed to be able to learn and, even have fun. Not really. But I remember when I got bullied, my parents played no games. They wasted no time. They were down in the office in person. They didn't even make a phone call. They went in person and they marched into that principal's office and they told them that something had to change. And you know what? It worked. Because those kids never bothered me again. So, I guess for the parents, don't settle for a phone call. Don't just shrug it off. This is important. I mean, your child shouldn't feel threatened at school. It's not a place for that. And for those of you who, are embarrassed and don't want to tell your parents, just push your pride aside and tell them. I mean, it is honestly a lot better than having to endure bullying. So yeah, I mean, that's how I look at it. Hopefully it helps, and hopefully people will watch this and get something out of it. I really do hope that from the bottom of my heart. That's really why I'm making it, because anyone who knows me knows I'm like terrified of making these videos. Like if my heart's racing right now, but just know you're not alone. I've gone through it. A lot of us have, and just know that it really. Again, I know I said it. I know I sound like a broken record, but it does get better. And just again, know you're not alone. And I really do wish you all the best. And if you have anything to say, anything to ask, you can ask it to me in the comments. If not, then I really do hope you have good lives. With that being said, I'm Ivan, and I'm out.